Okay, I had to get that out of the way. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Oldie but goodie. I can remember this was my first actual PlayStation game that I got when I was like 12, 13 years old, that I remember. And I used to think, man, this game is so cool, because at the time I didn't even remember who Alucard was up until it said on the title screen, the very same Alucard that helped Trevor Belmont slay Dracula, you know, and the Curse of Darkness. My controller's messing up there. Trying to say set those up. That's alright though. There we go. Should have fixed it. I like the diamonds. You can throw the diamonds. But yeah, I didn't even initially know that you could turn the castle upside down in this game. It was one of those things, you know, like where I played it and after I beat Richter, I thought that was it. That was short. But then, like, a buddy of mine told me, he said, well, you know you can turn the castle upside down, right? And I said, well, no, I didn't know that. And he explained to me how to do it, and I was like, oh, okay, so you need to go get the gold ring and the silver ring and go back to the clock tower. But in order to do that, you got to get spike armor and stuff. It's a process, you know, but it's really cool. It's really cool. And I don't know, I mean, this game was really ambitious for its time. You know, that's why they call it the Metroidvania series, because it actually generated that name from being a crossover of Castlevania and Super Metroid for the SNES. I can remember playing that when I was a kid as well. But I do remember these little flea men here. And this is the clock tower I was telling you about.
Wait. Are you human?
Hold on a second.
What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
So as you know, that was Maria Renard. You know, any of those who played this game, you know, and she's from the first installment, the Rondo of Blood. And I'm using this base large, it's pretty basic, you know, I don't really have much in the way of anything. Like, if you go in my inventory here, you can see that my options aren't really wide yet. And this game doesn't come into full fruition with its gear system. When you can start combining your equipment for different effects. shields are pretty good, I guess. If you got the shield rod, they're really handy. I think there was this one where you use the Medusa shield coupled with the shield rod, and it turns everything to stone. You know, so that was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't see that little table there. I forgot about you, little buddy. Yeah, everything's doing one. Another thing about this game, you can get really overpowered in it. Like, there's, I can't remember the name of that sword that you get, but it's a rare drop from one of the enemies in the upside down castle. See, you can use shields to block bones and stuff. I mean, assuming that, you know, maybe I don't want to get the stopwatch, because if I get the stopwatch to take away my diamonds, and I like my diamonds. Oh, I thought I was going to kill him in one pop. Oh. One of my favorite things about this game is this stuff right here. See that? You can do cool magic stuff. And once you do the spell, for those of you that have not played this game, you just go into your menu and spells, obviously, and it tells you this. But notice it's like a kind of like a Street Fighter combination thing going on here. But once you get it down, it never leaves this. And they look really complicated to do, but if you got the joystick, you can do it really easy like. And this one by far is probably the hardest to do. But I mean, with the joystick, you can get it done just like you saw me do it. And Hellfire is fun to use. It's kind of like, I can't show you now because I'm out of MP. I use Soul Still. But with Hellfire, it's really like, it's a Dracula move. Like, you teleport and or if you hold up on the D-pad or up on the joystick, either one works, you will shoot a giant dark electrical sphere, and you need the magic amulet for that door, I believe. That'll be another part of the castle we'll get to. And but yeah, the spells in this game are really cool, and let's see if I can do Hellfire. Oh, there's Summon Spirit. Dark Metamorphosis. What that one does is if you're fighting an enemy that sheds blood, you will absorb hit points from that. If it lasts long right here, I'll show you. See that? I'm getting my life back. It's a good way to recover yourself if you're one of those survivalists. And again, you can go in your menu, and I mean, there it is, you know. Not like that. Took me a couple tries to do it. I always keep it going through here because of these things. With that 8 hit points of it. And like, you guys notice in the background here, see that eyeball? See the eyeball? He's looking at you. That's, when I was a kid, that was really cool. That was just something cool, you know? There we go. I forgot to do it again. There's always a big bag of money there. But yeah, it's really detailed. These things will turn you to stone. And the thing about the stone Alucard is like, sometimes whenever you turn to stone, they'll turn into this giant gargoyle beast. And I don't know if that was just like an Easter egg they put in here or something, but whatever it was pretty neat. Say I want my diamonds. And as you know, the anime of Castlevania has been out a while, and I've been keeping up. I've been hoping Season 4 comes out soon. You know, another reason I popped this game in and wanted to play is in memory of my father. For those of you that don't know, he had recently passed away. This is a game me and him just used to play together, and it was something fun we used to do. And, you know, we beat every Castlevania together, and it was one of those things that give me really fond memories of my dad, you know. Let's see if I get it. Oh, well, there they go. It's actually 2. Alright, let's see if I can hit him with a spell. We got Dark Metamorphosis, Soul Still. Soul Still, not enough MP. Let's hit these Medusa heads with this. Everything you kill is experience. You don't want to get hit by this guy right now at a low level, because if he hits you, it's going to hurt bad. So your best bet, look at that. I should have been doing that the whole time. How stupid do I feel now? Do you see, I knew I kept these for a reason. And because if you kill this guy, he gives you quite a bit of XP for this point in the game. Right? And as you can see, he's got these monstrous attacks. Let's get a spirit out here to help us. And there he is. Yeah, see, that got me a level up. And every once in a while, I think they drop rare armor. I can't remember the name of it, but they do drop it. Now this room here, there is a wall here with some turkey meat in it, or pot roast, as you can call it. I've always called it chicken meat or turkey meat. And now see, he's not respawned yet. But this is the outer wall of the castle. You really gotta watch out for the yellow Medusa heads. But if you set and kill these Medusa heads enough, they'll drop the Medusa shields. It's one of those things, it's an excruciating process. And this wall is for the mist form. Once you get your mist form, you'll be able to go right on through that wall. Now this is really cool. Like, you can sit down in these chairs. Notice the bird down there. Do you see the bird? Check him out, watch him. He goes in his nest and he lands there. That was a really cute detail when I was little. Look, see, it won't let me sit in these chairs in this version. Oh, there it goes. So sit in this chair. And what's cool about this, there's this booth you can go to. It's like a confession booth. And when you do that, a priest will come out and try to kill you. It's pretty cool. And you can see there's the Riverman there. And if you look at him here, you will be able to access him in the lower region of the castle. That's why, I mean, it's not really important to do that, considering you can get the snorkel, I call it. It's called like the Forbidden Rebreather or something like that, but it's a snorkel. But yeah, you can breathe underwater with it. It's pretty obvious, I guess. But yeah. So that's why I made a trip down there. I'm trying to get me a new weapon here. And if you guys want to watch later, I know nobody's watching right now, but like say I'll click on this video and you want to watch it or something, like, you know, I'll be streaming Fallout 76 later if you're interested in watching that. So let's say you can use your shield to block those too. Now I'm fixing to fight the doppelganger, who is a pain in the ass at the start of the game. But I mean, he's beatable. You just want to keep these diamonds. I mean, should be a safe point here. Yeah, there we go. And if you'll notice, this little orb, this big orb right here is, in the anime when Dracula moves his castle, there's that little ball there, that little magical ball. This is that magical ball. For those of you that didn't know that. Now, hopefully they will get to this in the anime, and we will start seeing some better stuff. But it's going to be like in between the time of what happened with wait, this is the creature, I think. Is this the creature, or it's the doppelganger? I'm sure. Yeah, the doppelganger is a pain in the ass. See how smart he is? And see, it's just so, like, cheap. Yeah. Oh, man. That used to be a lot easier for me to kill that guy. Of course, I'm over leveled now because... But yeah, normally that thing would like kill you in a few hits. I remember when I first got to that boss, it was like, oh god, this dude's kicking my butt. Okay, so let's equip that sword we just got. The attack difference is about 2. And it swings just the way you want it to. A little bit more reach than the base lark we were using. Alright, I messed that jump entirely. Well, everybody see that? Oh, look at me. I'm so awesome at video games, I lost my jump. Come on now. Break his shield. A stupid axe knight. There's actually a code you can use in this game. And it involves the axe knight. It's the axe lord armor code. And you put in axe armor after you finish the game, and you can totally be a whole set of axe armor and just destroy it. It's really cool. And like back in the day, I had no idea that even existed. Like, it's funny now because you can look everything up on the internet. I mean, hell, you can stream. Look at me, I'm streaming a video game right now. But yeah, back then there wasn't no internet or nothing like that, so you had to figure everything out on your own or by word of mouth. Or go in a store and buy you a good old-fashioned gaming magazine, which I don't hardly see any of anymore. And there's another max life up. And, you know, I can still remember where most of the stuff is in this game, actually. I'm fixing to get my wolf spirit. That's close. It's close. Now, and my friend just got in line, the Awoken one, with a weird-ass picture. See, what I love about these games is another level up. What I love about these games is patterns enemies do. Like, they do certain patterns, and you can really, there's really telltale signs. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Did you see that? Talking a big-ass game about patterns, and this dude's shooting me with arrows. Come on, you little bony bastard. Anyway, and look at this. These skeletons are using guns. Guns, people. It's not bones. They're not throwing bones. You know, threw me a freaking bone here. You know, it's actual freaking guns. I don't know if they're flint. Like, these knights right here can be a pain. You know. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah, Medusa heads give blood, don't they? Ooh, the lunge attack. Ooh. Look at that. Going up this, pop that over. And then elevator activated. And then you just simply go back down here. After the elevator is activated. Oh, look at that. Do you see what I did there? Do you see the obscurities of this? How much I've forgotten? It has been such a long time since I played this game. But yes, there's the wolf spirit. Now, if you hit it's the L1 button, you can do that, and the wolf runs really cool too. But he gets you into some cool spots. Lets you run extremely fast through like obstacles and stuff. Like there's a couple of parts where you need to use him. Most interesting one for me is the bat, because it essentially makes I don't want to say the game easier, but you could certainly get out of a sticky situation in it, and it doesn't really break the game because you can still get hurt quite bad as a bat, but you can fly through most of anything. Same with the mist, but the mist uses more MP, or not MP, it uses yeah, it uses more MP, my bad. But here's another save point here. We'll go down, back down to this area. Let's see, your map. Don't have a castle map yet. You gotta buy it from the librarian. That's where I should be going right now. The clock tower, okay. Now, this area right here has not only the coolest monsters on this part of the game, but it's got the coolest music too. You hear the metal stuff, you know, that's just really cool to me. I really enjoy that. Now, there's a couple of reasons I went down here first. Or up here, I should say. One, I can't even go up here yet. And two, I just wanted to hear the music and kill these giant skulls because they look cool. You'll have to forgive me for that. But I just thought it was really cool. For those of you that have not played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is highly unlikely, it is a very popular game. When you go up this way, there are I think this is where you use the wolf at for the first time. You can use the wolf here. Let's see. Oh no! No! Yes, give me your life. Oh no! There's a magic missile, gents. Just a magic missile. And the pentagram. Gots to love the pentagram. I can't really... Need the double jump to get up there. But yeah. And what those do, like, well, let's see, you go to... Damages all enemies. Shoots a magic arrow. This is good attack power for this point in the game. But it's a one-use item, so I don't... I mean, unless you wanna, you're just an item user and you like doing that stuff, I don't really recommend using it. I mean, it's not something you have to use. You know. Another good thing about this was these lucid effects that they put in here, like this fog, for example. Like this fog is so cool. Like when you go on the outside of the castle, like, you know, you just know you're high up in the castle. It's just really cool. Now these are teleporters. And this one should take me. Oh, get back to the start of the game. Well, the first part of the castle anyway. This one here. And that is how you open this shortcut. And see, that's why they signified this as Metroidvania, because you do the same thing in Metroid. And I will be stopping the stream at the 30-minute mark. So, because well, I don't stream very often. There's not many people subscribed to my channel or anything like that. You know, I just do. This is just something I like to do when I'm bored. You know, it's just stream. So if you ever want to get on here, just check out some of my videos, like and subscribe or whatever. You know, and be much appreciated. But you don't have to. I mean, it's not one of those things that you have to do. But I mean, it would be cool. And you know, I'm not wasting my time with these enemies, because as you can see, I got stupid up there and was just letting them hit on me like a Saturday night hooker at a bar. You know, but that's okay. You want to know why? Because you remember that turkey meat we found earlier? You can eat it. I don't know if you'd want to equip your shield back. I mean, they're handy, I guess, sometimes, but virtually useless. This is where you're supposed to go. Oh, they got some stick to them, don't they? Look at that. Oh, that's a level up. Now notice how these candles are upside down. Like, that's actually a reference to the castle turning upside down later. And yeah, I just think that's a really neat reference they put in there. More Flea Man. I got the rapier. We'll check the statistics on that. Now here comes the Library Merchant. Oh, this little bastard. Oh yeah, there's the leather mill. Bronze Curse, I mean. Let's go ahead and put that on. It raises our defense by what? About 1 point. Well, it doesn't sound like much, but you need every ounce of defense you can get at the start of this game. These little frickin' Flea Man. So the librarian is 1 floor above me, which is cool. So, but trust me, all those points add up. They all add up. These things will curse you if they hit you, so you gotta be really careful not to get hit by them. And they're tricky because they move after you hit them, see? Oh, I got lucky. Oh, buddy. See, when you get cursed, you can't hit anything. So, for a short period, it won't let you attack. And I thought that was really cool that when you kill the books, you get the little number or words fly out, the alphabet flies out. I just thought it was really cool. Is that all you got, Bone Boy? $50 from my boat. Yeah, you don't want to leave them things alone too long. And here's the library.
It's been a long time, old one.
Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Alright, guys.
How about this?
So,
Thank you.
I will be shutting down my broadcast. Thank you all for watching if you decide to watch later. I will see you all in the next one.